What is going on, everyone? A couple of days ago, we launched Jarvis, our AI, should we say, social media manager. And I wanted to show you how I'm using it to actually help me with calls, right? So when I'm about to take a demo, I'm setting the account up for them. I'm using it to help me research certain companies to understand what we should be monitoring for them. And I'm going to show you an action. So it's really as simple as a chatbot like experience, except Jarvis has the ability to understand Boolean logic, to search the web, to understand what is a good social listening search, and then to understand exactly how we can build some workflows to activate this data out of the backend. So here we go. So I'm going to ask it, my company is Linear, run some research for me, and help me work out how I should set up Sugarfy. I'm keen on setting up 5 social listening searches and 5 workflows I could do here. So you'll notice what it's going to start to do is it's going to plan out exactly what it should do. So straight away, it's done some planning. It's now going to go ahead and search the web. It's going to get some information back on what is Linear. So you can see here already, it's querying Linear around being a project management tool. And now it's going to hopefully give me a list of social listening searches that I should set up, or basically just what I should be doing. So here we go. This is pretty cool. So it's saying, okay, here's 5 social listening searches. The first one is brand monitoring and sentiment. So we want to track Linear or Linear app or at Linear across LinkedIn, Twitter, and Reddit. Track all mentions across your social platforms. And then we want to do some competitor intelligence here. So we want to track tools like Jira, Asana, ClickUp, Monday.com, Height, Notion, Project Management, again, across these different things. And you'll notice here it's giving purpose, right? So it wants to monitor complaints, feature requests, competitor mentions, so on. Product comparisons, feature requests and pain points, target audience engagement. Like, this is really cool. This is all of the stuff that you can get from social media that not a lot of people realize that you can do. So here are the workflows that it suggests building out of the back end of those searches that it suggested. So workflow 1, competitor complaint response. So this is going to be a competitor tracking search to find posts with a negative sentiment, where it will then filter for high engagement, send a Slack notification to the sales team to say, hey, get involved in this thread here. Workflow 2, just a simple kind of brand mention engagement one. Analyze if it's a positive or negative. If it's negative, alert the customer success team. If positive, go ahead and research or send a notification to the marketing team. And then we've got a comparison content amplification. So it's going to basically amplify any comparisons happening to the marketing team. Feature request pipeline. So if people are requesting features for Linear, it's going to suggest that to the product team, so on and so on. So what we could do here is we could say, okay, hey, get started and build these social listening searches as well as workflows, and it will go ahead and do that for us as well if we wanted it to do that. So what I'm going to do is to test it. Like, let's go ahead and build the social listening. Social listening searches first, because I can't type and speak at the same time. Okay, now, so what it's going to do is it's going to hopefully go ahead and build out the social listening searches that it suggested, right? Which was like the competitor monitoring, the brand monitoring, the kind of sales-led intent leads, the comparison ones, so on and so on. Okay, so you can see it running its thing. You can see here it's created the Twitter search, LinkedIn search, Reddit search, so on and so on. And there we go. It's created it all for me, where it's monitoring every single day these different social listening searches that it suggested that you should do. And there we go. It's just summarizing it. It's now suggesting, should we get started with the workflows? Here are the social listening searches. Let's go ahead and have a look at, I don't know, one on Twitter, for example. There we go. So we've got, it's just running now. We've got ones in LinkedIn here where you can see any mentions on Linear. We have the Linear versus competition in this Reddit one here. I think it's Linear versus Jira. So let's actually edit this Reddit search here and we can see exactly how it's set up. So there we go. Look, it's literally doing Linear versus Jira, Linear versus Asana, so on and so on, which is pretty cool. And then we've got all of those different socials that we looked at here. We've got the linear across Twitter, brand mentions, feature requests here. Let's have a look at the Twitter feature requests. There we go. So it's pulling in, okay, so it's pulling in like the linear integrations. So it's checking to see if anyone's suggesting integrations with linear as well, which is pretty cool. So there we have it. That's how you can use Jarvis to automatically set up your account, run research. It's going to think like a social media manager for you as well when it comes to that kind of intelligence breadth with what you should be doing. So give it a go.